Hi everyone. In this session, I will take you through the walkthrough of time module of application which is called as Extended Business Application or EXBA, which we pronounce as XBA. So this application consists of different modules such as expense reimbursement, timesheet processing, project billing, travel acquisition, opportunity management system, and vendor module. So as you can see, this is the login page. On the login page you can have two options. Either you integrate this application with your AD, which is Active Directory, and in that case you don't have to remember any another ID and password. You can use the Active Directory ID and password to log into the system, or you can have a different ID and password which you can use and you can log into the XBA application. So I will just log in with the user. So once the user logs in, he will see a portal page which consists of different web parts such as quick links, claim approved, paid expenses, notification, monthly graphs, quarterly expense graph, and document list. So all these web parts are not related to time module, since in my demo environment the time module and expense reimbursement module is active, so you are able to see the web parts which are related to expense module. So in case of timesheet, you will only see the quick links, your notification, and the document list. So quick links is basically the links which you use on a day-to-day basis, which is more frequently used menus. So in this case, like we on a daily basis we do a time entry, so there is a menu for time entry in the quick link. You put your expenses, so there is an expense entry menu in the quick link, and the notification web part shows any entries which is either approved or rejected by your approvers or by accounts. Document list, where you can have your policies and other documents, HR policies and other documents attached in the application, where user can log in, he can download the documents and he can view those documents and go through that. So from the portal and the quick link option, you can directly go to the time entry, or you can just click on XBA and you will go to the module page. If you have a single module, you will directly go to the dashboard, or if you have multiple modules, then system will ask to which module you want to log in and continue into the application. So as I explained in the beginning of this session, there are different modules such as time, expense, travel, billing, vendor module. So in this session we are focusing on time module, so I will just go through the time module. Once you log in with the time module, this is the dashboard for the user, where he will have the options menus like administration, where he can reset his password, reports. There are some inbuilt reports in the application, and those reports can be used by the user. And there is something called as timesheet to log the time. So I will just click on the log time. So what system will do, system will show you the grid for the current active week. Like today it is 20, so system is showing us the week which consists of 20 of May. So as a user, what he can do is he can just select the project. These projects are basically driven based on the access given to the user. So for example, this particular user has been mapped to all these projects, and those projects are active during this current week, so those projects are coming. So he can select the project name, and based on the project name, the task drop down is filled. So it is not necessary that all the projects will have all the tasks in it. So for example, if I take a leave project where we actually enter the leave details, so if I want to apply a leave, so what I will do, I will just select the leave paid unpaid project, and in that I will just select the leave, and I will put 8, and in the notes I will put leave to visit native place. And this notes, after the notes, you can see there is something called as action history. Action history is basically a chat kind of window where you will see all the details about this particular entry, like when you have entered, when the approver has approved this entry, or in case he has rejected it, this entry, then the comments will come in the action history chat box. So once it is done, there is something called as analysis. Click on OK. This analysis pop-up comes out. Analysis is basically additional information. If you want to capture regarding the entry, you can create additional fields and you can map to the task. So for example, if you see here, I have selected leave as a task. So for this you have to give the reason. So not well or visiting native place, so you can select that and you can click on save. So this analysis fields are automatically populated and changed based on the task you have selected. So what I will do, I will just click on save, close it, and I will save the week. So what I have done is I have applied for a leave on 21st. In case of leave, you can put time in future dates, but in case you are not applying for a leave, you are just putting your time details, you can not enter in future date. So for example, if I want to add any time for a different project on 20, so what I will do, I will just click on add project line. So system will create one more row. You can select the project. So for example, I select this project, and in this I will select development of POC. So if you see, I can enter on this, but in this case, since I am not applying for leave, I cannot enter in future dates. So system will restrict you to enter time in future date if it is not a leave. So for example, I have selected development of POC 8 hours. I need to specify what I have done. So I can click on notes. I will just put development of POC for client ABC, and I will click on OK. So in this case, as I have explained, in case of leave, the analysis fields are automatically populated based on the task you have selected. So in this case, you have selected development of POC. So in development of POC, what additional information you want to capture is the name of the prospect or customer. So what I will do is I will select ABC, or you can give the name of the customer and you can click on save. So this all informations are required when you want to take any kind of report, or you want to pull out some data based on the additional information which you have captured in the system. So I will just click on save, close this entry, and I will click on save week. So these two entries has been saved. Okay, so for every entry, for example, you have applied for a leave, so this leave entries are important and this needs to be approved on a frequently basis. So what system will do, system will send an email immediately when you enter for you apply for a leave. System will send an email immediately after that, and for this other task and other project related emails, you can schedule it according to your requirement. On the top, if you can see, there are some options like to go to the previous month, to go to the previous week, to go to the next week and the next month. So you can use these options to navigate in the grid. So for example, I want to see what entry I have done in the previous week. I can click on previous week and you can see I have done some entries, and this color coding are basically when the entries are approved by the approver, you will see green color with a tooltip notes, and if he has rejected it, you will see some purple color, and in the similar way, if he has rejected your entries, then it will come in a different color. So what I will do, I will just click on save week, So these entries are saved. Now suppose for example I have worked for 4 hours on this date for this particular project, and on the same day I have worked for different project also. So what I will do, I will click on add line. I will select the second project, for example IT support. I will select the task installation and configuration. I will put 4 hours and I will put the notes. So just putting the notes, installation on machine, click on OK. Now if you have seen this, the additional information which is captured for installation and configuration task is only overtime. So in case you are entering your time which is for the day, which is greater than 8 hours, when you take the overall sum, if you are entering more than 8 hours for a particular day, then you have to specify for which entry you have worked or taken overtime. So for example I will just leave it because it is not mandatory, and in case you want to make it mandatory, like for example when user selects installation and configuration, he has to select some values in the overtime. So you can make overtime mandatory for installation and configuration. So system will restrict the user. He will ask to enter some values or select some values for the overtime before he saves the entry. So right now it is not mandatory. I will leave it. I will just click on save and then save it. So my 3 entries has been saved in the system, and now it is available for the approver to approve. So quickly I will just log out from this login, and I will use the approver login to approve the entries. So for the approver, you can say there the quick links has been changed. So for normal user, the time approval and expense approval was not there because he was not given the rights for approving the entries and expenses. And for the approval, these options are available. So either you can just click on time approval and a system will take you to the page where you can approve the entries, or you can again navigate from XBA, go to the time module, and from the approval menu you can just click on time approval. So what we have done is we have created some entries. We have put the task, so all 3 are there. Now if you have remembered, I have applied for leave also. So the system doesn't show the leave entries in this. So where the system will show? The system will show that entry in the leave approval menu. So you can just click on this. This is the entry for which we have applied. So what user can do is he can either click on this on the top to select all and approve all the entries in one go. So no need to select individual entries and then click on submit and save it. So he can directly click on this, or he can click on reject all. So, and the third option which is available for the approver is to send it for more information. So basically approver can take 3 actions. He can either approve it, he can either reject it, or he can send it for more information. In case of rejection, and if he sends for more information, system will ask for comments, because for the user it is important to know why the entry has been either rejected or has been sent for more information. So what system will do when he rejects any entry, suppose I'm approving one and I am rejecting one entry. So if I click on submit, what system will do, he will ask for comments for more info and rejected entry. So what user can do is just go to the entry which he is rejecting. He can click on the notes comment section. When he clicks on this, there is some section below the action history where he can put the comments. So rejecting due to notes not present, and he can click on OK. So I will just submit it. Once it is done, he can click on submit. But before that, I will just explain you some of the options which are available in this. There is something called as a task which user has selected during the entry. If the approver clicks on this, there is a small pop-up comes up with along with the details, additional details which user has entered. For example, user created on this and the number of hours, notes if he has entered, and the leave date and project and task. So basically, if the user approver wants some additional information regarding the entry, he can just click on the link button, and system will show him the additional information. Once he is done, he can just click on submit. Once he submits it, those entries goes out of his bucket. So now the entries has been saved and action has been taken on them. So we will just go to the time approval where we have created 3 entries. So in this also the similar actions are available, like he can either approve all, he can approve 2 and reject 1, or he can approve 1, reject 1 and send it for more information, 1 entry. And also the same link button on which he can click and he can view the details, additional details. So I will just approve all the entries, click on submit. So those entries has gone from his bucket. So once he is done, I will just log out. I will log in with the user again, and I will show you some information which has been captured, which was not earlier present in the system. For example, the action history. So this time I will just go to the quick link and click on time entry. Now if you see, this all are approved, so this is green highlighted. Now if we go to the notes section, see, this is the user when he created, this is the approver when he approved. So if I go to the previous week, the same action, approve, reject and approved. So similarly we have approved, and approved. So this is the entry and the approval part, and also we have approved the leave. Okay, so till now you have seen the entry of the time and the approval by the approver. So now I will go to the user login again, and I will show you some of the reports which is already inbuilt into the system. So I will log in with the user ID. I will go to the Xbar and timesheet module, and in this you will see some 3 reports which is currently available into the system, inbuilt into the system for the user. So there is leave report, missing time entry and timesheet. So I will just first explain you what is missing time entry. For example, I right now I don't remember whether I have entered the time for last month or not. So what I will do, I will just go to the from date. I will select 1st of April, and then I will go to this and I will select 30th of April. So what I am trying to do is I am trying to find out the days on which I have not done the time entry. So I will click on view report. So what system will do, system will give you the week number, start date and the end of the week, and along that it will show you the time which you have entered for that particular week. So for example, on 30th of March 2020 I have entered only 4 hours for Monday, and if you go to the next, you have not entered anything. So as a user you will come to know if there is any missing time entry into the system. So based on this report you can fill up your timesheet into the system. This report you can actually take in Excel sheet also. So for this you can click on print report, and you can click to export to Excel. So when you click export to Excel, system will ask you to save the file, and this file is in Excel format. You can take the export of this data, and based on that you can do the timesheet entry. And then coming to the next report, which is leave report. Leave report is basically the leaves which you have entered into the system and which has been approved by the approver. So based on this you can find out how many leaves you have applied for the particular month and year, and this leaves can be also exported into the Excel sheet. So now we will go to the third report, which is timesheet report. So as a user, if I want to find out how much time I have entered for a particular project, then I can find out the same from this report. So for that you can select the client and the project name. So for a user, if I want to find out how much time I have entered into the system for this particular project, I can just select the client name and the project, and on that I can just click on view report. So system will give you the details of all the entries which you have done for the process automation project. So if for example, if you don't select anything in this and you click on view report, so what system will do, it will give you the details of all the entries you have done across all the projects, and this is the detail, for example, the client name of the client and the project, what is the start date of the project, end date of the project, user, work date, and the time spent on this particular project on that particular date. And this report also can be exported into Excel. So for that you can click on print report and the data will be exported into Excel sheet. So this is what is the time processing module of extended business application XBA. Thanks for the session.